Okay, so in this class we're going to learn presentation techniques. And the first thing to know about it is catching audience. Okay, catching audience. So we have here present your knowledge. George, read for me.
Step 4. Present your knowledge. Presentation strategy. Catch the audience at attention and introduce your presentation.
Very good.
When you begin your presentation, it's important to greet your audience and get their attention.
Attention. Very good.
Doing this will be signal.
With signal.
Doing this will signal to your audience that you are ready to begin.
Very good.
And it will be get them interested in hearing more. Once you have gotten your audience attention, it's also important to introduce your topic.
Very good. By order, greeting, catching, topic.
It is also important to introduce your topic and provide a plan. Or
Overview. Okay.
Overview of the main points you will discuss.
Discuss. Yes, discuss. American accent. Discuss. Yeah.
This will let your audience know what to expect.
Okay.
And it will make it easier for your audience to follow your ideas.
Believe me or not, it's a great technique for speakers. Those who speak for TED Talk, I will bring a video next class. You watch a lady, how she presents in the conference. You tell me what techniques she used when she was presenting. So we know here we need to first greet the audience, catch the audience, announce the topic, announce the plan. The plan is your ABC in your book. Your plan is the list of the points you want to talk about. The topic is the title of your project. Example, popular names. And here is your catching catch. Don't come to the class and say, hello, how are you? Today, you jump the catching. You must catch first. Now we're going to learn how to catch. But for greetings, it's easy. Good morning, good afternoon, hello, America, how are you? Okay? And then we say, good afternoon, good evening, and we greet the audience. Now, next step. The techniques for catching. P1, catching audience techniques. Who wants to read? Vicky? Techniques for catching the audience attention. The next slide. Okay, P1. Techniques. Yes, P1, catching audience techniques.
What is it?
Okay, George, SOS. So techniques for catching the audience. Elian, are you following? Is a picture in your list.
Technique for catching the audience attention.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay. Technique of catching the audience attention. Ask the question to get the audience involved. How many of you?
Ask a question to get the audience involved. For example, how many of you
know?
How many of you know this? Raise your hand if you know this. After you ask your question, give the audience
time to raise their hands and be sure to briefly say what you notice in the answer.
Okay, I notice only 2 persons know this. That is a catching. You see, you don't need to give the topic. You give the catching first. That is one way. Or second way.
Provide an interesting fact. Definition of quotes. Did you know that
Did you know that Jean Martin created a marker? You see, aha. You give an interesting.
You also can tell a brief story.
You can tell a brave story. So you can tell a small story. Not something too long. A story. Last week, I wanted to do my class, but I didn't have a marker. I have to use a pen. It's a story. It means my topic is about what? Marker.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to talk about marker. You see, so there are 3 ways. You choose what you want.
The other day.
The other day, I was working at the shop and I saw a big blue marker. Yes, you can show a picture. If you have a PowerPoint or you have a picture of your topic, you come to the class or online, you show the image of a marker, like me. You see, how many of you know about this? Or last week, I bought a small white mouse and you show it to the class. You call it catching. And then you can progress to the next step. Announcing the topic. After you catch the audience correctly, they know at least what you want to discuss. They are happy. Now you give the topic. How? P1. Announcing the topic. George. Announcing topic.
Announcing.
Elian. Phrases for introducing a topic and plan. So you need to learn them, Elian. You need to learn the phrase. Don't just say, I'm here today to give you my plan. I'll give you 0. Today, I'm going to talk about popular names. Or this morning, I'm going to talk about markers. This week, this afternoon, this Friday afternoon, I'm going to talk about topic. It's easy. You have the template. Don't change. You can change if you are expert. Okay, like maybe you can say, I'm going to discuss about this is expert, but maybe repeat. Okay, yes. And then the plan. I will begin with, and you list your plan. A. I will begin with A. Next, I will talk about B. And to finish, I will conclude with C. You finish. That's how you speak. Next class. For your project, that's how I want to hear it. I'll give you 5. Yes. Yes. Plus 1 chocolate.
Yeah.
I'll bring a chocolate next class, but a different flavor. I'll bring up the very expensive chocolate for the next class. But to have it, to have the chocolate, you must answer all the questions in the game, like all the game we play.
Yeah.
For the whole class, you answer all the questions for the game, like ABC, 1, 2, 3 games, like A like apple, B like banana, C like coconut, D like, and then you answer also the project that you present. You get 5 everywhere. And I gave you the chocolate, the very expensive chocolate I found in this country. Yes. Yes, seriously.
Marketing.
Yes. So now we learn how to announce the topic. You can use I begin with. You can say I'll start with. You can say first. These are the words you can use. Firstly, secondly, also, in addition, and finally, the last plan. A, B, C. Now, let's go to the next picture. Present knowledge. So P1, present knowledge. That's where we learn
present your knowledge.
Yes.
Use good posture, eye contact, and volume.
Good. Posture.
Eye contact.
Volume is a voice and eyes contact. Yes. Good. Voice. And now gest.
Yeah.
Gest is also there. Gesture. So it's different things. Don't confuse gesture and posture. Posture is how you stand up. If you do like that, you come to the class. Hello class, my name is and I would like to you see my fingers. I'm eating something. I have chewing gum. Don't worry, I like it too much. Me, I'm here to observe you. When you speak like a speaker. You have to stand correctly. Okay? And don't cross your leg. Don't zigzag. You're making a rap. Okay? So if you're online, don't do zigzag in your video. Okay? So do a good posture. Read it. Vicky? When presenting in English,
you want the audience to feel that you know your topic and have something important to say.
If you come to the front of the conference or in the class or at your office, you have something important to say. That's why you are there. Otherwise, go to sit down. Yes.
Yeah. It's not only what you say, ideas and words, but also how you say it.
How you say it, that means your posture. Because your body talks. How you say what you want to say is important.
If you want to gain the audience attention and trust, you need to go beyond words and use other non-verbal aspects of communication.
For example, posture.
Posture.
Because your body communicates.
Yeah. Or the way you hold your body when sitting or
standing.
Or sitting or standing needs to communicate that you are alert and confident in your ideas.
Thank you. So that means look at Eliane. Look at Eliane. Look at her posture. She's like this.
Yeah.
You see, yes, your body communicates.
Yeah,
she's not straight. So when you are communicating at office or at school or during your conference, the way you sit down, the way you stand up, if they give you a chair, I'll do it. They give you a chair to sit down. For unit 1, sit down and present. Wow, it's a challenge because you prepare to stand up.
Of course.
But you come to the class, the coach say, now sit down and present. Oh, sir, I didn't know how to sit down. I think I could stand up. No, sit down and present now. You have your notes, right? But if you sit down and you do this, it's bad. Yeah.
It's difficult.
It's difficult. If you sit down and you do this, because you are like the boss, it's bad. It's very bad. So you need to learn how to sit down. Yes. At home, you need to learn how to sit down or how to stand up for projects. That's the key.
You need to know the buff.
Yes, no buff. Because you don't know how I can react on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, I can change quickly. So learn the 2 approaches and you come to the classroom, you come prepared. Okay, continue.
Okay. Likewise, eyes contact or looking into the eyes of the people when you talk will demonstrate confidence in what you have to say.
Excellent.
Finally,
your eyes talk. Yes.
Finally, speaking volume.
Value. Okay, the voice.
Finally, speaking volume or
loudness. Like speaking loud. Loudness.
Or
softness. Like don't be aggressive. Today I'm here to talk about my project and what's happening. No. You need to have a voice soft, okay, like attractive voice, okay, and it's like you are seducing the audience. Hello America, how are you? You see, your voice is like a music. Continue.
Is another tool
to show.
Is another tool to show that you are sure about your ideas and excited to share them.
Yes, make it like you are happy to talk. You are happy to be there, to talk to everybody, that to share your research about your project. You want to share, to convince the audience that you are the best. Yes. And marketing is good. Because if you do marketing, you must know how to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Correctly.
Yeah.
And you don't talk blah 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 blah.
You don't have
you talk good. Okay,
Yeah.
you talk good. Now let's continue about eyes contact. How do you create eyes contact?
Okay.
P1, eyes contact. Eyes contact and value that show
authority and confidence.
and confidence.
Look at everyone,
Uh-huh.
not just the instructor or a few people.
Okay, don't just look at one person.
Yeah.
Okay, look at everybody in the room.
Don't read.
Don't read your note.
If you use notes, look up frequently.
Frequently. So if you have some notes up,
Frequently.
yes, you can take an eyes, look small, but you continue everybody.
Like
you come back.
journalists.
Yes, you continue. Don't just read like you are doing a GCTP or maternelle. You are reading. No, you need to look at everybody. Avoid
looking at the floor or
ceiling.
Ceiling.
Don't look at the ceiling. Nobody is there. Good morning. Today I'm going to talk about my project unit 1 and what? And what? Don't look at the floor. Nobody is there.
Okay. Speak loudly. Enough for people in the back of the room to hear.
Very good. You speak for those in the back to hear. Here is a small class, but in a conference, to a stadium, to a hotel, big conferences, you speak to everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a big challenge.
I know. We know.
Even you know.
Don't worry.
You know what you want to say in the conference.
Yes.
If you see
the audience. They're happy to see you.
Easy.
Welcome. Yes. We learn it. And then the last picture is P1 posture. Okay. Use
posture that show authority and confidence. Use a relaxed posture.
Stand straight. But don't be too stiff. Yeah, you stand relaxed. Okay. You can put your hand back, or you can put it like this. But have a note. So if you are too stressed, you can bring a small stone. Okay, small stone in your hand. This is my technique. If there are too many in your room, don't panic. Don't run away. Okay, don't disappear. They need you. Take a small thing, small stone, or a paper, or maybe a pen, small, in your hand, and you move like that to stay balanced in your stress. Okay, it's good. Me, I do it. Okay, continue.
But don't be too stiff.
Don't be like your eye. I is like this. Today I want to talk about my projector and what and
like status.
Yes, like statue. Don't do stiff. Okay.
Stand so that you are firmly line.
You are firmly balanced.
You are firmly balanced.
Don't cross your leg. Don't cross. This is bad. Okay, and don't do this. You're not like don't do this. Okay, don't go up and down.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, keep your chin. This is your chin. Keep your chin up. Your chin down is bad. Good. So now you can speak. Good morning. How are you? You see, and you use your technique now. Use all this. So next Friday, I told you I drink coffee, posture, value, eyes contact, gesture. I will start giving you points for the project. So do me a good job. Don't let me make mistake. All right. So have any question? Feel free to Slack me or use the message section of the platform to send me a message. So guys, that's the end of the techniques for presentations. I hope you can watch again, replay again the video at home so you can have a good understanding to avoid mistakes. Thank you.